We've had a ton of great stories this year from a leadership standpoint and an employee standpoint, but there's one example that stands out above the rest. In the Dallas market, we've got a leader named Bill Wright. Bill's a great story of enthusiasm. I think most of you that know Bill know he's gone through some personal challenges, but every single day he shows up with a will to work, a will to help his employees. It has caused this great story with James Hilbig that we want to share.
My vision, I guess, of a leader is somebody that surrounds themselves with great people and then gets out of the way and lets their people do the job for them.
I think a leader to me is somebody that has the ability to show up in both words and action and inspire their teams.
A leader inspires their team to get the most out of them by the way they carry themselves every day.
It means a lot to me because, hey, it can make you or break you.
When I'm inspired, it motivates me. It kind of changes the whole perception of what's in front of me and the way that I look at it.
Something or someone that inspires me is someone who can overcome adversity, someone that can push through tough times and still lead.
Something that inspires me. My guys kill it every week, week in, week out.
Changing something to the better than when I first arrived. That's what inspires me.
James Hilbig is a tremendous inspiration to me because he's been so successful at this job that I'm trying to succeed at. He's also inspirational because he does things that are out of the ordinary.
He's really been at the top of the territory and the top of the organization from that standpoint. But I'm most proud of the way that he's shown up from a personal standpoint here and helped to lead this team through his actions.
Well, James Hilbig is a very unique guy. He's a very compassionate individual. As aggressive as he is on the business side, he's just an amazing family guy. Loves his kids to death, and I think that translates to how he feels about people.
The way that he showed up for Bill, and I know Bill truly appreciates it, and I think it's just a model of the way that we should conduct ourselves at Best Buy.
This journey that we're on right now actually started back it was July of 2009. He had found out that the cancer had come back. The first thing he did was he jumped on a plane and went up to his doctors who had treated him originally in Cleveland to go get an evaluation of exactly how bad it was and try to make a plan of how to get through it. The doctor brought him in, told him to plan on living for a few months and canceled the rest of his appointments. Well, that was an answer that Bill didn't want to accept. Bill went to see the radiologist, and the radiologist had a completely different perspective on it. So it's amazing to me how, at this point, Bill probably wouldn't be with us if he'd have just accepted that first answer.
I'm sure you've heard the story already. He shows up for every single infusion I go through. I think he knows my schedule better than I do, which is pretty amazing.
For a long time, nobody knew what James was doing here. Now, James, for 6, 7, 8 months, was sitting beside Bill during these procedures.
And this guy's responsible for driving business for the company, yet he's willing to put that on hold to sit with me, to keep me company, to make sure I've got company. Over the course of the year and a half we've been doing this,
it wasn't being done for show. It was truly selflessness on his part.
He truly's been there every step of the way.
Just going to his chemo treatments was an easy thing for me to do, actually. It gave me a chance to spend time with him, show him that I cared, but I also kept working the whole time while I was at the chemo treatment, which he enjoyed because he could then, feel like just regular business was going on around him.
And James, you're talking about somebody who made quota 33 months in a row, 3 straight years of not missing quota while doing the things that he's been doing with Bill.
The byproduct of what I'm going through has actually made my team as good as they are. And I love my team. I've had so many people that have jumped to my rescue and supported me in so many ways.
Every morning we would just, exchange a little instant message. Hey, how you feeling today? How you doing? And it wasn't about business. It wasn't about anything else. It was just very personal.
When I think of the team as a whole, I can't help but smile because I know that this team really truly cares about their leader and they want to show up whenever they're needed. They do it time and time again. And if it's not James, it's Suzanne. If it's not Suzanne, it's Eric. And I think there's something to be learned there for the whole organization.
If there is no value, I think you can put on something like that. You don't want to try and do this alone. James, you're an absolutely incredible individual. First off, your business performance over the last 3 years has been second to none. And then on the personal side, for you to give up the time you do, for you to ask about me the way you do, for you to come sit with me on the days where I'm going through infusions, I just, that's beyond friendship. I greatly appreciate all you do for me, and you're an amazing individual, and I know you and your kids are going to have a great life going forward, so thanks for all you do.
James, I would just like to say, I know I've talked to you a lot about the work that you've done over the course of the last 33 months. From a work standpoint, it truly has been incredible, but I'm most proud of the way that you showed up here and took care of Bill and led your own team through your actions, and I'm just really proud of you, and the entire organization's proud of you.